All right, welcome back to D&D episode 4. No, this is 5. Episode 5. And yeah. So I guess we should introduce the characters again. So Tony, you're first.
I'm MI.
Then I guess Draco.
I need to go on mute really quick. I have something I have to go do. Sorry.
That's fine.
I'm Will. I play Draco, a black dragonborn rogue.
Nice. Dallin.
And I'm Dallin, and I play Feocius. Feocius Deplin, the gnome wizard. I always stutter at that part.
You're like, what am I again?
Wait, I'm Feocius the what?
The what?
I can remember the name just fine, but then...
All right, well, I'm Danny, the DM, your host for this evening, and yeah, so any of you in watching the video, I guess, if you like any certain parts or have any suggestions for the recording of these episodes, please leave it down in the comments, and don't forget to like the video.
Leave a like, you guys.
Leave a like, smash the like button.
Press that big thumbs up button. I was trying to think of an analogy, but I'm just not going to. Press it.
There's one YouTuber always does like a weird thing with the like button. He's like, make sure to take the like button out on a date, treat it very well, and never call it again. Never call it back again.
There you go.
I am back.
Welcome back. All right, to get back into what happened last time. Our intrepid adventurers last time, basically were taking some downtime, gathering themselves, discovered or overheard a group of young men talk about their prospects and deals they've made with some mysterious people who had passed through town not 2 weeks before. Well, 2 weeks when they showed up, but then 9 days when they had left. So basically, they left right before you guys showed up, a couple of days. They had hired them for some sort of excavation type job, which was to remove rocks from a tunnel in the mine, collapsed rocks from the tunnel in the mines, which presumably is how it got moved, that led down deeper towards the Demon Prince. Deciding to further investigate going down in the mines was Muriel, Feocius, and Draco, and Raishan. Yep. Sadly, did not turn up much evidence or clues. Returning back, having wasted some time, they kind of just killed time, watched Father Stevens for a bit. Eventually, Draco, after finding himself confused with time for a little bit, decided to head towards the church, which, by the way, has a name that from the very beginning I totally forgot existed, which is the Crystalline Abbey of Camaria. Great name, I know. I can't believe I forgot it. Doesn't necessarily... It's the Crystalline Abbey of Camaria. It has this name typically because they are the main users of the residuum crystals from the mines. Even though it is owned by the royal family, it is mostly used by this abbey for their purposes. Anyways, you found yourself heading that way, Draco, to kind of investigate further into some things around Father Stevens. Poking your head into his study, you discovered a secret drawer. Not quite soon enough as someone opens the door and you try to hide, but fail to. And that is where we pick up where we left off last time. You failed to be sneaky, and you end up knocking over a vase. The door opens up. Walking in is a, I guess you call a nun, or just like, so one of the other priests or religious folk that live here and serve here. She walks in and she's like, "Who's there?"
I'm still kind of like slightly behind the desk.
She doesn't see you, but she knows you're there.
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self, and I'm gonna make myself look like a nun.
Oh, okay. Do you want to do one that like a specific one you've seen previously, or just a random nun that you hope this person will not think anything of?
There was one nun.
Wow. Vroom vroom.
People I've seen before.
Yeah, I guess just a nun, hoping that she won't see,
Okay.
you know.
So you cast Disguise Self, you turn yourself into just a random nun, not necessarily someone you've seen here before. Go ahead and roll a performance check for me.
Come on, good roll, good roll.
Not bad. All right, so you stand up, she sees you. And I don't think I've seen you before. What are you doing here exactly?
Oh, yeah, I'm new. I was sent here to pick up a few things since Father Stevens was taken away.
Okay. Why are you doing it in the middle of the night? That's rather strange. Would you like to find your bed?
Oh, I was told to do it earlier, but I forgot, so I thought I'd do it that way I could take it to the person next thing in the morning.
Make a persuasion check. Wait, no, sorry, not persuasion.
Alright,
It would technically be a deception.
that's better.
All right, well, hurry along, please. We don't want people snooping around and causing a ruckus. Have you gathered the things you need?
I'm almost done here. I'll be right out.
Okay, well, I'll stand right here, if you don't mind.
Okay.
And she's watching you.
And I kind of closed the drawer I had opened and kind of shuffle a couple papers and then leave the room.
Okay.
And is there a place in this building where the nurses kind of sleep or stay at, or?
Are you asking her? Or are you
No,
asking
just
the
from
DM?
my knowledge.
It seems like everyone has their own small room.
Okay. I'm gonna start making my way towards there and kind of watching to see if she still follows and watches me. When she stops, then.
Okay. She'll have this crazy music playing right now. Hold on, give me a second. There you go. She follows you to a point, and then she kind of just eyes you for a second, and then goes into her room.
Okay. And then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna head to where Steven's bedroom is at.
Okay. I want you to make a stealth check, but this time do it in the dice tower thing.
Ooh.
Ooh, woo, woo. Okay. So, you kind of sneakily walk past the room of this nun, and you head to Father Stephen's room. Opening it slightly, quietly, slip in, no sounds. You're now in his room.
Alright. I want to kind of look around, see if there's anything out of place, or if I find any other kind of secret drawers or
Okay.
anything that looks like it's trying to be hidden, I guess.
Okay, make a investigation check.
Yes.
Nice. All right. Looking around. You find in here nothing out of place, but rather something in plain sight. In a stack of like scrolls, you see one of them seems different than the rest. Like it's the slightest difference. Only someone who's trained or has much skill in picking out valuables in their life would notice. This one, the parchment seems quite old and just different from the rest. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go over and just very carefully slide that one out from the rest, not knocking over any of the other ones.
All right, you slide it out, and very easily another one kind of just rolls on right back into that slot, and they like look pretty much normal. It is an old scroll. Do you open it?
Yeah.
Okay. You open it, and it seems like some kind of spell scroll. Very old, though. It seems like if you were too rough with it, it might fall apart.
And can I tell what it's about, or is this beyond?
It would be... There's no way you'd be able to know. Even if you rolled Arcana check, it would be... Yeah, you're not proficient in Arcana, so you couldn't do it. But you're aware it's a spell scroll, and it seems very old.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and slip that in my bag.
Okay.
Can I rifle through those other scrolls for a couple minutes and kind of see if anything else sticks out?
Sure.
And what's written on them?
Yeah, you can look through a few of them. You start looking through a few of them, and they seem like prepared sermons, or even like notes to be sent off to a like head, like a location where the church, whoever their next and like leader up from where they are, would be. Kind of like our mission report, not like a mission, but just like a report to the higher up in the religion, organized religion.
Nothing sticking out.
No, nothing special. It's just seems pretty mundane stuff.
All right. And then I'm gonna give one quick look under his bed and kind of around that area.
Okay, you look under his bed, and you see eyes looking back at you. It's the boogeyman. No, just kidding. No, under his bed, it's pretty clean. Nothing down there. Around his bed, nothing. He's got a chest at the foot of his bed, just got clothing in it.
Is there anything under the clothing, or is it just clothing in it?
Mostly, yeah, clothing. Other than clothing, it would be like seems like food rations, maybe.
I'll go ahead and take those.
Okay, you have a week's worth of food rations added to your inventory.
Yeah. Good to know. Alright, I'll go ahead and leave then.
Okay.
Leave this room. And then I was gonna I just want to quickly take a peek at Damien and see how he's doing.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah, you go check on Damien, and he looks basically normal. Like, he doesn't seem like anything's wrong with him at this point.
I imagine he's sleeping at this time.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just close the door and then make my way back to the tavern.
All right. You make your way back towards the tavern, and I think now we go to Amai. What are you doing? Wait, who was at the tavern? So I know Fjeld just went to bed, and Raishan had walked back to the tavern all drunk. Mariel and Kiatsa, or Koetsa, I don't know, we forgot like a million different ways to say his name, are at watching Father Stevens.
Right.
So I think we're just missing Amai right now. So Amai, where are you and what are you doing? By the way, you're muted if you didn't realize.
Didn't realize.
Okay, no problem.
What is it? Oh, I wanted to leave. I still have that paper and that pen.
Yeah,
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna write out a note and message it to you.
you're gonna write who a note?
I'm gonna write a note to you that I'm gonna write on the paper.
Oh, okay, sure.
This is gonna be in big old letters.
Big old headers. Okay.
Alrighty. Big old letters on the piece of paper.
Okay, sure.
Anyways, I'm heading over to the barracks. I don't want the Oshis to know.
Well, Theosis is in bed, so.
Good. Keep it that way.
Alright. So you head over to the barracks.
Yes. I want to go to where Father Stevens is, inside.
Alright. You walk inside. The guards seem to be like eyeing you a little bit, like, why are you here at this late hour, kind of, but they don't like stop you or anything.
I'm like, hey guys, I'm just coming in to hang out with Koetsu and Merle that are overwatching Father Stevens.
Alright. Carry on.
Um,
You walk
Okay.
in and you see Koetsa, Mariel, and two guards. Two other guards than when you were there. They're so new ones.
two other guys.
Yep. And it is still raining, just FYI.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask everyone how they are.
The guards kind of speak up, just like, same old. Watching Father Stevens, kind of just trying not to fall asleep,
Alrighty.
Koetsa's like, counting the bricks in the room, I guess, It's just how it is.
You guys aren't sparking up any small talk?
Not really, not really. Just, kind of minding our own business at this point.
Alright. Did we set a precedent not to talk to Father Stevens?
Not necessarily, no.
If he's asleep?
Right now he is, yeah.
Okay. I guess this was pointless, huh? I was like, just came over here to check in on everything, making sure everyone's okay. I wanted to say hi to Merle and Koetsu.
They're kind of like, alright, hello. Everything seems pretty good, Muriel says.
That's good. Just wanted to check.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
Okay.
Just not gonna talk to anyone. I was going to, but never mind. Just
All
not.
right. You just like turn and walk away.
Yep, just was going to, but never mind. Just gonna say hi and leave. Just wanted to check up on them, that's all.
Hi. Bye.
And no one wanna listen to me today. I know Merle. Merle's like, no.
All right. Where do you head off to then?
Back to Tavern, I'm going to sleep until tomorrow.
All right. So you go back to
I
bed.
gotta wait until Father Stevens is awake.
Draco, do you go to bed as well? Or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll just go to bed.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I just read my notes real quick. All right. Draco. As you find sleep, you dream of home. How it used to be, and for the most part, it seemed like a welcome and normal dream. But the last part of it was more like a forgotten memory. As you lay there as a young boy in bed, your father sitting, kind of looking over you, tells you that you are a special boy, and that one day he will teach you the things that you will need to know. As your father says these words, he looks towards your mother standing in the doorway. She has a expression of worry, but then resolve on her face. Then, boom, thunder strikes and wakes you up as you hear once again a deep voice, deep as the thunder, say, "Prepare." With your heart racing, you feel very hot under your blankets and covers as you feel a fiery burning, stinging sensation on your skin over your heart. As you open the covers and look at your chest, you see there a mark that looks like two serpent dragons swirling together into one beastly dragon that has 7 horns. Yet is not in the room with you. He is presumably still watching Father Stevens, and you are alone.
I'm gonna get up and go over to the window and kind of just look out it.
All right, you look out the window. It's raining. It's very dark. Lightning flashes as you hear thunder strike.
Do I see anything out there?
Nope. Just empty streets.
And still, it's just nighttime?
Yep.
at this time?
It is still nighttime. And it is still raining.
I'm gonna kind of. I guess I'll just go back and lay down until I'm able to fall back to sleep.
All right. The mark that is on your chest is very irritated, and it's hard to find sleep with it rubbing against the blankets and whatnot. And but eventually, you do find sleep. Next day shall come. the rain stops. It is morning time. As you guys all arise for the morning, you find Raishan, Stacy, already in the, I guess, common room eating. And yeah.
Today I'm gonna go check on the letter for father.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Raishan and then switch out Mariel and Kiatsa.
Okay, so you and Raishan are going to switch out with them?
Yeah, get Raishan some more experience, you know?
Okay.
He wanted it.
Sounds good.
Sorry, Stacy.
So, Amai, you go and check for your letter. Sadly, nothing as of yet has shown up. Of course, it's only been like 2 days, I think, since you sent it, so.
I thought it was 3 at this point. But...
Sure, we'll say 3.
I'm gonna head to the church and I want to go see Damien.
All right, you head to the church, and Damien is awake at this point. He's sitting there with some nurses, drinking some water, eating toast. He's like, "Oh, how's it going?"
How are you feeling?
I think I'm feeling better, but I haven't. Let's just say I don't remember much.
Well, let's start off with why you went to the caves in the first place.
Why did I go to the caves? Oh, it's a little fuzzy, but I remember needing to go get more crystals. Gonna stock up for an adventure I'm going on.
Right,
But, yeah.
What do you need the crystals for?
Ah, yes, well, the crystals, they're special. Not many people can use them, but, I myself can, to use the crystals, to look at the magic in the air, you know? You can see, the fabric, the local weave in the area, and kind of discern certain things from it. It's quite interesting, if you ask me. I mean, it's nothing you see every day.
And I pulled the crystal I had taken from the cave.
Oh wow, look at that! You got a little pecker there.
I did. When we went to the cave to find you, snagged a piece. What can you use it to see exactly?
Well, that piece, probably nothing. It's a little, it's not the right shape, frankly. It needs to be bigger, and then you gotta cut it in half to kind of see, like a screen or a flat plane across a crystal. But you did have the right kind, which I've got plenty at this point, but, if you have the right kind, then you can see the weave. Sadly, I don't think you can. Well, I could be wrong. Maybe you can, but it's a rare skill to find.
When you're able to get up and go moving around, I'd like to see if I can.
For sure. You know, I will gladly try and show you. I have an apprentice that is quite promising, but we'll see how she does. Maybe I can try to teach you as well a little bit. I'm assuming you're part of the group that I should be joining, correct?
I am, with several others here in town. We've
Fantastic.
been waiting on you to get better.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't really know what happened. I was told I was cursed or something, but I guess that's all behind me now.
Yeah, actually, about that, I believe Father Stevens had something to do with it.
Father Stevens.
Do you know anything about his possible connection to
Father Stevens don't have no backbone. He wouldn't have even done nothing. He'd probably sit here and just, I don't know, stare at the sun. Go blind.
Alright, I'm gonna say a name and I want you to say if it kind of rings a bell. Prince Vandalor of Despinar.
The fuck? I don't even know what that is. Is that some child's book? Is there like a character we're gonna put on a play?
It's the name of the demon that put the mark and the curse on you.
Well, shit. Might as
And
well
we believe
cut me in half and call me bacon. Okay, well, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's a cool story. I wish I could know more about it.
Well, we're actually holding Father Stevens for further questioning because we believe he was in connection with the demon, which led to you getting the mark in order to try to stop the adventure we are going on.
Well, I can't say I believe that, but, he does have a cowardly sense to him, so maybe he did do that. Maybe if he had in the right circumstances. But, yeah, okay. Wow. Quite speechless, actually.
Are you able to walk or no?
For sure. And he jumps off like the table he's on, but then like instantly crumples to the ground. I meant to do that. Don't worry. And he stands up, but then like very wobbly. And he's like, I think I'm just gonna sit here for a second. I'll catch up maybe.
You just lay here. I'm gonna send someone to you named Feocius.
Okay, yeah.
He's kind of our leader, and he'll ask you some further questions.
All right, cool. Yeah, send him over. I'll just I'll be here.
And I'm gonna go ahead and leave and head to the barracks to get Feocius.
Okay. So you run over to the barracks, and you see Feocius and Raishan sitting there.
Interrogating.
Okay.
Father Stephen.
All right. Well, in that case, let's swap spotlight over to you. What were you interrogating him about before Draco put up?
So Father Stephen. Just wondering, why did you do it?
I did nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I did no such thing with any demons.
I know. I'd never mind.
You mentioned it yesterday. Yep. At the temple. Yep.
Not that I could have gotten like a sly would argue there.
Huh, you're funny. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're an idiot that tried to kill his friend, so yeah, why did you go against all of your friends and try and kill everybody in this town every night for, what was it, 2 weeks?
I don't really want to answer that, honestly, because I didn't do nothing.
Sure. I'm not asking if you did it, I'm asking why.
I didn't do anything, so can't say.
Yes, you did. You did do it.
You think I did?
No, you did.
You think I did?
You did.
How do we know you didn't do this?
Because I didn't come into town until after the problem had started.
Maybe you did?
Idiot. No, I didn't.
How do we know?
Because I have an entire party that would say the same thing.
Accomplices, huh?
You're the one that's under interrogation here, sir. I ask the questions.
I want to see my lawyer.
You don't have a lawyer. That isn't a right in this kingdom.
Shit, you're right. It isn't.
I don't know where you're getting these funny ideas of fair court trials and such. So, what's your opinion on little sandwiches?
I love them. The sandwiches, the ones that you get with like tea and stuff.
How could I stay mad at you? You're free to go.
Yay! No, I don't believe you. You're trying to trick me.
Like,
but honestly, this is absurd.
Nobody wants to talk about little teacup sandwiches.
They're the most best thing in the world. Honestly, I have a whole drawer full of them.
That's what I'm saying. Wait, you have it? Why did you keep them in a drawer?
Quick access, you know?
Were they like refreshed every day, or did you just like pile them in there until you had to eat them again? You didn't replace them every day, did you?
I can't tell a difference, honestly.
The green stuff is the mold, not the lettuce.
I stored them there like 6 months ago, and so far I've gotten through only half, you know?
That's not good, Father Stephen. Maybe that's why you decided to side yourself with the Demon Prince.
No, I have not done anything with demons or princes.
The fungus. The fungus has gone straight to the brain. Father Stevens, did the fungus go to your brain?
Honestly, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that with the sandwiches, but...
Oh, with the demon.
No, I did not do anything with any demons.
Oh, but I nearly had you there.
You wish.
Well, Father Stephen, if hypothetically you were to side with the demon, how would that affect your religious views?
My religious views?
Yes, since you follow a good god, I presume. How would siding with the demon affect that?
I assume it wouldn't be good, but I didn't follow no demon, so...
Well, I'm asking a hypothetical.
I don't care what kind of questions you're asking.
I'm the question asker here, so you better answer my questions.
I don't answer hypotheticals, sorry.
Well, you better.
At that point, Draco walks in.
Yocious.
I wanted to
What
be
is
heading
up,
over to the barracks too, by the way.
What?
I wanted to be heading over to the barracks too, by the way.
Okay, alright, yeah, sure.
How's it going, Draco?
It's going well. I was talking to Damien, and I also found some things in Father Stevens' office that might be of interest.
I'd love to hear this.
The first thing I pull out is the unusual coin in the envelope with the pentagram stamp.
Ah, Father Stephen, do you recognize this?
Maybe?
Yes,
what is that? I don't have my glasses. I can't see
Shut
it.
up, Father Stephen. You know exactly what it is.
I can't even see it.
Yes, you can. You never wore glasses as long as I've known you.
Are you sassing me?
No, I'm not. I'm giving you the description the gods have given to me. And never at one point was there glasses.
You don't know me. What was that?
Can I reach in through the bars, grab him, and pull him right to the bars?
Yeah, you could try.
Alright, I'm gonna do that kind of like
Yeah.
very forcefully.
Alright, make a strength check. Now I shall roll for him. Oh yeah, definitely, you got him.
Ting.
Yeah, you just like pull him real hard against the bars. He's like, abuse!
There is no abuse here. There's no laws against it. We torture people in this society.
I'm an
Father
innocent
Stephen.
man. You can't torture me like that.
Well, obviously you aren't, since you do recognize this.
Even holding me for these accusations would be, let's just say, would be bad. A PR for the royal militia, and the church would be very upset.
Not if they're right.
But they're wrong, so
But you recognize this this envelope, and I could assume that your church does not have any pentagrams in your holy symbols list.
I can't even see what that is, honestly. It's too far away.
Yeah, I just told you it was a pentagram.
I don't trust you. You could be lying to me.
I'm not lying, and you know what was in your office there.
I have no assurities to know that you're not lying to me. So
You don't wear glasses, Father Stephen. You can see it perfectly fine.
yeah, you wish I could. I wish I could.
Right, Sean, go get his glasses.
Right, Sean's like, all right.
I'm gonna grab him and pull him even closer into the bars, kind of smushing his face into him,
Okay.
and breathe some smoke through my nose and be like, "Answer the gnome's questions."
Oh,
Yeah,
some
answer my questions.
acidic and caustic gas kind of fumes from your nose from your acid breath, and he's just like, jeez, what did you eat? And then he's like, and then at that point you see Mai walk in.
Hello, Amai.
What's happening here, guys?
We're just getting a confession.
Abuse!
Shut up. Nobody cares about your problems.
I'm gonna ask Draco to let him go.
Why?
Just trust me, Draco. Please.
Give me a reason why.
Because I believe I can get the answer out of him.
You wish.
If not, we can go back to slapping him around. It doesn't matter. Either way.
Wait, did he say you wish when you said that you could get an answer out of him?
He
No.
Did. He did.
Oh, I'd take that as a confession in any court of law.
Oh yeah, so would I.
You wish.
I kind of just pull him against the bars, banging his head against them.
I love this
Boys!
game. This
I
is
can't-
a groovy beat.
I can't see. I'm blind.
Shut up! It leaves you.
I'm blind.
If you don't, I'll make you blind.
It's too late. I'm already blind now.
All right, and then I like take a knife and I like slowly move the knife closer to his eyes.
He immediately backs up as much as he can.
I pull him closer.
I thought that you couldn't see.
I have holy vision.
Mm. Yes. How could I have forgotten?
That's why I need my glasses, because they block the holy vision so I can see normally.
Well, then we'll wait for Raishan to come back with your glasses, huh?
Ah, okay, great.
In the meantime, keep hitting his head against the bars.
I pull him against the bars again,
Dong. It's like,
and then I kind of throw him back into the cell.
the guards behind you are still standing there. Basically, let this all happen, but then at this point, I'm like, all right, that's enough, guys. Maybe don't harm the investigate-e.
Oh, we got some answers though, didn't we?
I wouldn't say they're answers.
Not really.
The man's obviously desperate to
No.
say anything at this point.
Yeah. What if we said we wouldn't kill you if you confessed?
You would kill me if I confess? What?
No, we won't kill you if you confess.
If I confess, I will be killed, is what you just said.
No, if you do not confess, you will be killed.
Well, it's kind of difficult, because how do you confess to something you didn't do?
Well, it's obvious because you did do it, so you don't have that problem.
Amai, you said you think you can get him to confess?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, I just need to speak to him.
Then speak.
Not now. Not ready.
I kind of just throw my hands up. Okay.
Gosh. Well, what do we do now? I guess we just wait for those glasses.
How long does it take Rashon to get some glasses?
I don't know. There's probably not any there, so he's just turning the whole office over. We wait for Rashon to come back.
Yeah.
Okay, Raishon comes back like 2 minutes later. He's like, I didn't find no glasses anywhere.
That's what I thought. You liar. You're a liar. Huh?
I must have dropped them in the trash on accident.
In the trash?
Yeah, I must have dropped them on the ground when I was sweeping and picked them up and with the dust and the trash and dumped them in the trash and then took it at the trash. And
you could see that entire time, and you never thought once like, oh, where's my glasses?
Can I roll an insight check to see if he's lying?
You don't even have to roll. He is lying.
Yeah.
What would the patrons of the church think? What would the patrons of the church think if they knew that their priest was a pathological liar? They probably wouldn't even visit it anymore. You know? Leave all of your nuns cold and hungry and alone. No more money coming into the church.
You wish.
I do wish. I do wish, Father Stephen.
Fiocious. I had one more thing I found in Father Stephen's office, and I pull out the spell scroll I found and hand it to him.
Let me read this. Perfect, something to do, finally. I read it. Decipher it.
It is a spell scroll. You can't technically read it.
What is it in?
It is in arcane runes.
Oh.
At this point, when you handed that over, what?
I can identify it.
Yeah, you could, but hold on a second, Draco. When you hand that over to Fiocious, I want you to roll a perception check for that moment.
Perception check. Oh, there we go. 21.
You do notice, like, Father Stephen's eyes kind of widen for a second there, and then they kind of go back to normal. And then you hand it over and proceed back. So yeah, you cast Identify, right?
Yeah,
Fiocious?
I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay, you do it. Doop, doop, doop. All right. So,
I do ritual cast too because I don't want to waste a spell slot.
all
Actually,
right.
I just have a bunch of useless spells right now, so I'll waste a spell slot.
Okay, so you use the spell slot. So you cast Identify. Let's see here. Object, blah, 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 blah. Okay. You don't it's like, imagine your magic as some kind of living force that delves into the object to kind of like decipher the knowledge of it to learn what it is, right? For this spell. Now imagine that magic you use attempts to decipher this object, but is unable to. Like it just can't. It can't get in. It can't reach what it is. So you only learn a couple things. You learn that it is a necromancy spell. You learn that it that might be all you learn.
That's fine.
I think that, yeah, that's probably all you learn is that it's a necromancy spell.
Well, Father Stevens. Well, this is quite a thing to find in your office, huh?
It's a scroll. Yeah, I have plenty of scrolls in my office.
Oh, but this one is different, Father. Isn't it? You and I both know what it says.
Enlighten me.
You know what kind of magic this contains, Father?
Do I?
Yes, you do.
You wish.
Can you stop saying you wish, you imbecile?
Honestly, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, insight.
Okay, roll insight.
Oh. Do I even have to?
Yes.
No, I don't. 19.
He's lying, kind of.
Okay.
Here, I'll bring you to another room. Okay, you're here now. He is. We're in a private room. For anyone who's watching this in the future, like the other players, skip now. So basically, he's lying about the fact that he knows nothing about it, or like he doesn't know. But he doesn't know anything about what it says or what it's about. Like he's lying that he didn't have it. Like he knows he has it. He had it, but he doesn't know anything about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, back to the other channel.
Ooh.
We back.
Can I try and decipher what language the scroll is in?
I mean, technically, no.
Fair.
Because it is just like arcane sigils and
It's
stuff.
Okay.
It doesn't actually
just
have a
magic.
language, yeah. You could start to, you could study it, you're a wizard, you could study it for a certain amount of time and try to figure it out. But it's not a normal scroll, I'll tell you that. So it will probably, it would take like several sessions of you taking time to do it.
Okay.
Or at least several days.
Yeah. Well, Father Stephen, I think we have all we need to convict you now, so I bid you adieu. Draco, Amai, would you mind staying here with him next shift?
Sure.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just go to my room and look over this scroll.
Okay, bye, little boy.
Shut up. Do you want me to strike you down where you stand?
With their small stature, you couldn't.
You must have forgotten to eat breakfast, little one. Kind of cranky.
You must have forgotten to take your medication this morning, sir.
I take Viagra every day.
What?
Me too, buddy.
Holy shit, what?
Yeah. I'm gonna spread so many lies about you after you're dead, just painting you as the worst man ever.
You wish.
I will.
Well, I'm not gonna die for quite a while, I'm sure, because I didn't do nothing, so...
I will kill you right now and start spreading those lies.
Oh yeah? You're gonna do that? And then you get put in jail because you murdered somebody?
I would do that, actually. Don't tempt me, sir. And then I cast Unseen Servant, and I have it just go up to him and slap him.
Okay. He's just like, ah, what the? There's somebody in here! Guards!
No, there isn't.
Guards! Guards! The guards are like, the fuck?
He forgot to take his medication this morning.
Well, honestly, he's been in jail, so he couldn't have if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Some
Man,
nonchalant
what
guards.
what a man to be the head of the church, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the Unseen Servant just grabs his throat.
He's just like, ah, 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 ah. I mean, the unseen servant can't really strangle anybody, but he's like
Yeah.
being very theatrical, pretend like going with it, trying to like
Yep.
get the guards to do something.
Now, Father Stephen, this is just strange, so I'm going to leave before you embarrass yourself more. And then it kicks him in the balls.
Unseen servant can't do very strong of a kick, but doesn't need to. Doesn't need to.
No, the balls are the most vulnerable spot.
Definitely. Especially since he's not expecting it, so it's like he can't like lean away from it.
Yeah.
No
grace.
what were you gonna go do?
Oh, I'm just gonna go read this scroll.
You might also want to stop by the church and see Damien. He's awake now.
Oh, perfect. I'll do that. And then go read my scroll. And Father
Alright.
Stevens gets kicked in the balls again. Goodbye, Father!
His like face turns purple. All right, you head to the church.
Is Fjeld just gone?
Yeah, he leaves. Now you are here with Draco.
Me, Draco, and guessing 2 guards?
Yep, 2 guards and Father Stevens.
Alrighty. Draco, you got a moment to speak? In private?
Sure. What about?
Just come with me.
I think we should probably stay here and watch Father Stevens, shouldn't we?
No, it's only a quick conversation. Me and Fjeld just left yesterday. He'll be fine.
Alright, just for a couple minutes.
Yeah. So we leave, go to the same quarter me and Fjeld just went to. You wanna make some money really quick? With, just like 25 gold or so?
What?
Just don't tell Theosis about the conversation I'm about to have with him. I'm gonna have him admit, or try to get him to admit to it.
You don't want me to tell him about the conversation you're about to have with Father Stephen?
Just tell him that you went to the bathroom or something. You weren't there. You okay with that?
Make it 100 gold, and you got a deal.
100? Let's just do 50.
100.
100? How about you take 50 now, and just take half my pay for the rest of this journey?
No, I'll take the 100 now if that's what you want.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll stand there and you can talk to him.
Okay. You can have the 100 gold.
Alright, I take the 100 gold. And I kind of walk off for a minute.
Okay.
You can come with if you want to watch.
Oh, all right, yeah, I'll go with him.
Just don't tell Theocius, that's all I care about, or anyone else in the party, for that matter.
Alright, so you guys walk back.
I walk back, and I ask the guards, is it okay if I step in there? I'll take off all my gear, take off my, you guys can have my weapons. I just want a quick conversation with them. I won't even touch them.
They make a persuasion check.
Okay.
I just want to make it clear, I already got my 100 gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Christ.
They kind of say to you, it's like, I'm not so sure it's a good idea.
Do you want to even tie up my hands?
That sounds like an even worse idea. What if he's some kind of crazy murderer?
Oh, I'm not scared of him.
I kind of walk up behind him. I'm like, he's an old man. What's he gonna do?
They kind of look at each
He was
other.
kicked in the balls a couple times.
Was he kicked in the balls? I didn't see nothing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, unseen servant is invisible, so it's like an invisible person that kicked him in the balls. So technically, no one saw him get kicked in the balls.
Oh. Oh, my bad.
It's okay. Perhaps if you gave us a little bit of insurance, we could maybe just fall asleep for a few moments.
10 gold for the both of you?
We look at each other like, deal.
Oh, I meant like 5 gold per, 10 gold altogether.
Yeah, that's what they figured as well.
Okay.
So they kind of they let you walk in. They're not actually going to pretend to be asleep, but they let you go inside.
Okay. Do you want me to take off my weapons or anything like that? Do they want me to?
Yeah, they probably do. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just take off all my weapons and go in.
Yeah, you can keep your armor on and things like that. Just no weapons.
Yeah.
Hello, Stevens is like looking at you like, can I help you? I don't want to, the space is occupado.
You probably dang on back in here. What is the demon's name again?
I can't even remember.
Prince something.
Prince
I don't know.
Vandalar of Despinar.
Yeah, Prince Vandalar.
Okay.
Of Despinar.
Prince. Oh, I can't say it. I'm just gonna say Prince.
Okay, say Prince.
I can't say it. Sorry. I'm gonna ask him to sit, and then I'll sit down.
Okay.
And I'll pat the bed. Father Stevens, why are you lying to everyone?
I don't lie. I'm a priest.
You're a lying priest.
That's a terrible thing to say to a priest. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't have to be ashamed when he told me. I want to stare at him.
He's like, kind of unable to look at you back. He's just like, why are you looking at me like that?
He told me.
Your friend? Yeah, the one that's very small and cranky.
Nah, he told me.
I'm unaware of who he is.
The prince.
The prince? Who's
Yes, the prince?
I don't.
Say his name.
Yeah, you say his name. Yeah. I've never heard that name before.
He went ahead and told everything. Told me everything that he knows about you, Father Stevens.
That's preposterous, because no one knows anything about me.
Except that you made a deal with him.
No, I don't make deals. I'm a priest.
Do I have to roll an insight check here, or?
Sure, if you'd like to.
Yeah. Come on, can I have one good roll today, please?
Hope so.
Nah.
11? He definitely seems put off, and he's sweating bullets at this point. Like, he seems very nervous.
Okay, this is when I'm gonna take the note out of my pocket. I don't want. Actually, do I care? No, I don't care. I'm gonna pull the note out of my pocket, and I'm gonna see if the guards are the guards staring at me, or do they just not care?
They're watching, but they don't seem to care.
Alrighty. I'm gonna pull the note out of my hand, out of my pocket, and I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna tell them to read it, and I'm gonna go put my finger over my lips, like. Shh.
Okay. I want you to roll a persuasion check with the dice tower.
The dice tower. What is that?
So there's a little button that looks like a tower. You just drag and click the dice onto that, and it will roll it in the tower. Basically, you should see one somewhere on your screen. I think it's in the bottom right.
Yeah, bottom right corner.
Oh, okay. Is that the roll in secret?
Yes, only I'll see it.
Okay.
He kind of looks at you, and you say, you like hush him, and he kind of reads it, looks at you, reads it, looks at the guards. Why? Why should I trust you?
Because you have already been caught. These guys will catch you. You know it. I know it. That's why they have you sitting here. They hardly need any more proof. You'll die either way. Am I correct?
Perhaps. I guess I'm pretty screwed here. Everyone seems to think I do things I didn't. And, huh. Kind of thinks for a moment. Well, I would like to make an announcement. Seems kind of.
I'm gonna put the paper inside my pocket, and I'm gonna start tearing it with one hand while it's inside my pocket.
Okay. I made a deal with the prince, the demon prince. Yeah. And then almost as soon as he says that, you see black veins start crawling over his skin very rapidly. Like,
I'm gonna run up to the bars and be like, open this motherfucker door.
And you just see him all of a sudden drop to the floor and start like seizing up and like convulsing, and he's just like, ah! And the guards are like, what the fuck? And they open up the gate and like let you out, and then the as they're trying to shut the gate, within like the blink of an eye, Father Stevens is up and to the gate, pulling it open with foam coming out of his mouth and just like foaming everywhere. And he's like, "Argh!" And yeah.
Can I run over and help the guards keep the gate closed?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my weapons.
Okay, you grab your weapons, you run to the gate. I want Draco to make a strength check. Okay.
Strong fuck.
The guards did very bad, I'm not gonna lie.
Does mine help?
Yeah, definitely. You rolled really well. So you guys pull on the gate. I need a roll for Father Stevens, actually, just to see how he does.
I'm gonna start yelling for other guards to get in here. Other guards! We need help in here!
I turn to him. What the fuck did you do?
I have no idea. I just had him admit. That's all I had him do.
I know Dallin went to a different voice chat so he wouldn't get spoilers, but he's now hearing combat music.
Probably like, what the fuck's going on?
Okay, anyways.
Why have I been gone so long?
Between the two guards and Draco, you are at a stalemate between closing and opening the gate. It's pretty ridiculous. So, I need Draco and the guards to roll another strength check contested. And then the other guards will start filtering in after that.
Another good roll.
Guard 1, guard 2, and then Father Stevens. Okay, so 19, 13, 9. He starts to pull the gate further open as you see his muscles like swelling. His muscles he looks so ripped all of a sudden. Like before he was like saggy and kind of overweight, but now he just looks shredded.
I'm gonna start talking in my head to the demon guy.
Okay.
And ask him what he wants me to do here. Does he want me to kill him? Does he want me to leave him be? Do you want me not to assist in any way manner? What does he want me to do?
All you hear him say in your head is, "Oops."
I'm gonna tell him fun.
Okay.
Okay, at that point, 3 other guards start rushing in. And they're like, open it up! And then, so the other guards let go as the gate flings open, and the guards behind the 2 front guards push past you guys and charge in to try to get a hold of Father Stevens, and they instantly begin into this, like, wrestling match.
Okay. Draco, let's go, now. We need Theocius and everyone else.
Okay.
We need them. There's no way we can take this fight just us 2. And
You
guards.
go get them, I'll stay here.
Okay, don't die.
I'll try.
I'm booking as fast as I can.
Okay, you're just, like, booking it out of the phalanx.
I am
Okay, so at this point, Draco, you notice that Father Stevens has veins all over his entire body, and they circle around his eyes, the black veins, and then you also notice that his eyes are milky white.
Okay.
Yeah. At this point, he is wrestling with 3 guards at the same time, and it looks like he's actually winning.
Inside the cell?
Yeah. Like,
Alright, I'm just gonna close that shit.
he seems like he has the strength of, like, at least 5 men. He seems so, like, not normal.
I'm just gonna pull that gate shut, locking all of them in there.
Okay, you slam the gate shut. Okay. Amai bolts out of the barracks and is just running down the street, and literally, Theocius is only barely, like, to the church, like, about to walk in the doors, when Amai is just, like, 100 feet away from him, just, like, running towards him.
I'm gonna start screaming barracks now. Barracks now. I'm running to the tavern. I'm gonna go get Chloe and Merle.
Okay.
Did Theocius hear me?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
I'm here.
Okay.
So,
Do
Theocius, you heard Amai just yell, barracks, now! And then he just immediately bolts off towards the tavern. Or, sorry,
Whoa.
she immediately bolts off to the tavern, my bad.
I just put my scroll away. I tell Damien, I'll see you later then. We can continue this conversation later, I suppose. And then I just walk out of the church, and then I full sprint
All right.
Barracks.
Full sprint. Not very fast. You are only a gnome and an elderly one at that.
Yes.
So you start running towards the
Middle age.
barracks. You start running towards the barracks, and at this point, you barely get to the barracks as Muriel, Chiezza, and Amai all arrive at the barracks as with you. You guys all bolt in, and at this point, you see the 3 guards were able to chain up Father Stevens, who looks like Damien did, but at much more advanced stage of this disease type thing. But he looks like really strong, like all his fat on his body that was there previously is now gone, and he looks very strong, and he's breathing very rapidly. His eyes are milky white, and he's got black veins that circle around his eyes. He's chained up and shackled to the wall, and he's just like trying to get out, wheeling back and forth.
Oh, well, looks like you've taken your medicine.
Amai's not there, right? He ran to the tavern?
No, Amai
I'm
did show
here.
back up, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, keep going.
Daniel's gone.
Can't have him back. I'm still playing. Really?
Well, how did this happen?
I was talking with him, and then he started to admit it, and then he blew up like this. I said I could get him to admit.
Well, I suppose this is a confession, but what do we do with him now?
Father
No
Stevens
idea.
begins to, let's see what happens. Let me read my notes real quick. Father Stevens begins to vomit an excessive amount of blood on the ground.
Oh.
All
That
over the
is
floor. And then he begins to convulse and seems to have a seizure. And then stops moving completely.
I cast Identify on him before he dies.
Okay.
So I know what spell is affecting him.
Okay. Interesting. So he stops moving and seems dead. He did cast, what's it called? Identify on him. In which you learn that he is not technically under a spell, but rather a magical disease, which I guess one could argue maybe a spell, kind of. But you learn the name of it. The name of the disease is called demonic vein rot.
Okay. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Move out of the way, I'm a doctor.
Okay. So the guards hand you the keys because they're on the inside. There are 3 guards still on the inside, basically. And they hand you the keys, you open it up, and you move in.
And I just look at him for a couple of minutes, and I'm like, lift his arm and everything, and I'm like, could it really be demonic vein rot?
Smooth.
Thank you.
And the guards are like, What is that? What is... I'm confused.
This is demonic vein rot.
Which, by the way, there's still blood all over the floor.
Yeah. This is demonic vein rot. You see when his veins went black? This is caused usually by like a curse by a demon or such. I need to do more research of it. I've only heard stories. But yeah, that's my prognosis. Now, if you'll excuse me, I cast reduce on myself, and then I mage hand myself and lift myself up and out of the cell.
Okay.
What?
They're just like, the fuck? Sir, wait, is it contagious? What's happening?
As I've said, I turn myself around with the mage hand. As I've said before, I've only heard stories. I wouldn't go home tonight.
You say it with like a mini voice.
I'm gonna yell up to Theotis. What do you want us to do?
Just stay here.
Stay here. Okay.
I don't want to
Yep.
stay here.
Well, that's too bad. If you want to, I'll bring Raishan with me to go and look through some books. Come along, Raishan.
He's like, okay. He follows the floating hand that is carrying a miniature Theotis.
I did that on the way into the blood too, so I didn't get any on my shields.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
That makes more sense why you cast that.
Yeah.
In fact, to make a really odd exit.
Yeah. It's a great exit too, so you know. And we go to the military scrolls.
You are accompanied by a boy, by a guard.
Perfect.
Well, actually probably two, because I see that there are technically two of you.
Yeah. I go to the librarian or whatever they have.
They don't have a librarian.
Well, I go to a section about diseases
Okay.
and demons, and I try to find something about a demonic vein rot.
Yeah, make an investigation check with disadvantage.
Six.
Yeah, sorry, they don't seem to have much information on this.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the restricted section or something. Yeah, I'm gonna do the bathroom trick again. Good old bathroom trick. There goes my invisibility spell. Boosh.
Boosh.
Restricted section.
Alright, you go to the restricted section once again.
Boom.
Boom, bada bing, roll another investigation check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oh! Oh! 18!
Ooh.
Bada bing, bada
Ooh,
boom,
disadvantage.
Daniel.
You lucky son of a bitch. Alright. You find out that this has happened once before in this area, probably around 300 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so you find out that happened that long ago, and that it is contagious. And it seems to give the victims... It seems to take away the victims' ability to have empathy and sympathy. Like, they seem to be typically normal people, but stronger and extremely selfish, and willing to kill for the minute of reasons. It actually doesn't kill the host, is what this document says.
Okay.
It just takes away their humanity, basically.
Okay. and then I'll go back to my bathroom and uninvisible.
Okay.
I'm sure I have to spend another invisibility spell slot on that, but yeah.
Wait, you have to go.
Okay.
You're going invisible again?
Well, to get out of the restricted section.
Oh no! I mean, you pretty much found that within like the hour.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Then I go back to my bathroom and leave.
Okay.
And then I'll walk back to the barracks where everybody's hiding out.
All right.
I have come to a conclusion.
By the way, it's taking like 4 or 5 minutes to find this information, just so that time reference wise, yeah.
I have found a conclusion to our problem here.
What's that?
First, yes, it is contagious. Second, the symptoms are a lack of humanity, an increase of strength, and basically the person is willing to kill anybody just for fun, you know? So, there's
Sounds
that.
like me on a normal day.
And then finally, usually demonic vein rot does not kill the host. There has only been one other recorded instance of this disease where it did not kill the host. But you should probably not go home tonight.
I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna go find somewhere to just completely wash myself.
All right. By the way, you guys notice that one of the guards is like kind of pissed off and looks very worried. He has like blood that's kind of dried down the side of his neck, and it looks like he was bit.
Anyone exposed to this, we will lock up in a different cell. All right.
The guards are just like, okay. One of the guards says, "This is bullshit."
That sounds like a lack of empathy and sympathy, if I do say so myself.
You have no authority here. I can't just follow you blindly.
You're what?
I can't follow you blindly. You have no authority.
Why not? I'm a doctor. I have more authority than you.
Being a doctor does not give you any authority.
It gives me authority in this situation, sir.
Not to order me around.
It's the doctor's orders, sir. What else can I tell you? Unless you'd rather have the entire town go and kill each other in cold blood. In which case, be my guest.
Make a persuasion check.
Nice.
17.
He's like, fine. Guess there's no harm in doing this. Just to be safe.
Exactly. Now go ahead. Go and lock yourselves up, individual cells each, please, and thank you.
Alright, so each person at this point would be... It'd be 5 different guards.
Okay. What was that, am I?
Do you want us to go too?
Probably, yeah. That would Be wise.
I've already left.
I'll go find Draco. You
Can
guys
I
go
come
lock
too?
yourselves up. I'd rather have you go lock yourself up right now.
Okay. I will do it. But I will wait until they get back.
Okay.
I
I
was talking with Amy. I just expected that you left already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I go and find Draco.
All right. Draco's. Where would you be, Draco?
Heading anywhere to just wash my hands or clean myself after seeing all that.
There is
And
a
hearing it.
wash well, like a separate well for washing versus, like drinking.
Okay, I'll go there.
Draco, stop! Draco, stop!
Why?
Because that is now contaminated and we don't want anybody to touch that.
I wasn't even inside the room.
Well, that's fine, but we're just taking precautions here.
Precaution. I'm not locking myself up.
Yes, we are. Doctor's orders. You know I've been studying this.
For a couple hours.
Well, that's just this disease. I know what doctors do and such. It's my area of expertise.
This is all Mai's fault.
Well, what did she do?
I kind of look around. I don't know. She was convinced the guards to let her in, and she was talking to him. I think she might have shown him something. I don't know. And then he just announced that he was going to confess, and then that happened.
Well, let's just lock ourselves up and, for now, make sure we all aren't going to die, and then figure this out later, okay?
How long?
Just until, I don't know, maybe like a week. I'm not sure what the
We're going
time
to spend
is.
a week locked up.
Well, it's just until like the first person starts showing symptoms, and then if the rest of us don't, then we're fine.
That's more time those people are getting away from us. We need to follow them.
Well, we already weren't going to go for another like 3 days or something, so it's no problem, right?
And I already didn't agree. We should have already left.
Well, I agree with that sentiment now, yes. But it's too late. And now we must make sure we're safe before going out again. Right?
Until the first one shows symptoms, and then I want out.
Of course.
I reluctantly start going back with him back to the barracks.
All right.
Okay, I make sure everybody's locked up.
All right. Everybody's locked up. There is just enough cells, jail cells for this. There are no more other than that. Unless you guys want to use the same jail cell that Father Stevens died in.
No.
No.
Okay. Is anyone doing anything with Father Stevens' body, or are we just gonna leave it there?
Just
We're waiting for the. Yep, just leave it there, I
I'm
guess.
not touching it.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there, you know.
Just let him ferment for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Why is he it up until it's clean, you know?
All right. So you guys all get in jail cells. The only person who isn't in a jail cell is Stacy, because he wasn't even there.
Yeah. And then I tell Stacy to bring the head of the guards.
General Wright. Okay.
Yeah.
General Wright comes in and is like, "What
Stay at the door, General. Stay at the door."
the fuck? I was.
General, just hold your awe for a second. So, in the cell where Father Stephen was, don't send anybody in there, ever. He had a disease called demonic vein rot, which is contagious, and he basically exploded from it. And we're all here so that nobody else gets it. All right?
I can't say this is a very good idea. How?
Why not?
I can't just leave this place completely untouched for all eternity.
Well, just let the flies eat at it until it's just bones.
Huh. Okay. Well, it's about to conduct the investigation, but I guess I don't need to.
Yep. That's about it.
I'm gonna yell down the hallway, "You're welcome."
I'm not so sure. I'm grateful for this. I'm gonna go now. You guys got food? How are you guys gonna eat?
Can you bring me a scroll that talks about demonic vein rot? It's
And
in the
maybe some little
restricted-
sandwiches.
It's in the restricted section, if I remember right.
I'll think about it. And he walks away.
Oh, I didn't ask for tiny sandwiches. Thank you for remembering, Draco, but I don't think it did us any good.
I tried for you. I know you love them.
I love tiny sandwiches.
Okay. Now, I guess one day passes. Everyone seems perfectly normal. 2 days pass. Everyone still seems perfectly normal.
I aggravate everybody once a day just to see what happens.
Okay.
Oh, I want to RP this.
All right. It's like
How you gonna aggravate us?
mid-afternoon on the second day.
Hey, am I?
Yeah.
Your
Theosis.
mother is so fat
What
that
did you
when
say?
she asked for a waterbed, they put a blanket over the ocean.
My mother was dead when I was 3. That's
Well,
not funny.
You're fine.
I know I'm fine, but you're mentally ill, guy. Come on now.
Hey, Draco.
What?
Wait, this wouldn't work. Your mother... I'm gonna go with it anyways. Your mother was so hairy
Shut up.
that that you got rug burn when you were born.
Theocius, I will come over there. Don't make me.
Hey,
You can't. You're locked in.
try
I
to be
have lockpicks.
try to be sympathetic, Draco. Try to be sympathetic.
To what?
I don't know. I'm just trying to aggravate you to see if you're going to try and kill me.
We'll know when someone's infected when they have black veins.
Yes, but this is a much more fun way to find out if somebody's infected.
I'm already irritated you made me be in this cell.
Hey, Rashawn, your mother is so stupid that she climbed over a glass wall to see what was on the other side.
Draco kind of cracks a little smile from that one.
That was a good one. That was a good one, I thought. Hey there, Merle. Hey, Merle.
Sorry, hold on.
Right, Sean will remember that. Hey, Merle.
Yeah, what's up?
Your mother is so stupid that she starved to death when she got locked in the general store.
Ah, so funny. Oh.
Hey, Kiyatsu.
Yes, I'm still here in this
Your mother is so hairy that she speaks tabaxi. Get it? Because they're covered in hair. Yes.
You know, normally I would find that probably pretty funny, but I'm just sad that I'm stuck in here for so long.
Well, did you want to hear another one?
No, I don't.
Oh, all right.
All right,
Does
so Draco, since you're proficient in perception, I'd like you to make a perception check.
I'm proficient
What? I don't think you are.
in perception. Yes, I am.
Oh, you are. Okay, you can roll one as well.
Brain checks.
Not that proficient, apparently.
All right, Draco.
Everybody do a brain check.
So you all guys are in a long hallway, and it's hard to see from the other end to the other end. But Draco, you notice that one of the guards on the far end is actually using what looks like a lockpick to pick open the lock.
I kind of shout at him, "Hey, stop that!"
He looks at you with milky white eyes and black veins.
What's
Yo,
happening, Draco?
That one. He's it. He's turning.
He's got it. All right.
And I reach over and I start to lockpick my door.
Do I have my?
It's a lockpick off.
I cast Unseen Servant and just take the lockpicks from his hands.
Okay. So the lockpicks just float off.
Yep.
And he like kind of huffs a little bit. He's like, "Ah." And he like looks through his pockets real quick and then grabs what looks like a bobby pin or something like that, and starts trying to lockpick it with that.
He takes that too.
And he just like looks around wildly and starts like swinging.
I call for the head of the guard.
Okay.
Am I still trying to lockpick my way out?
Yeah, sure. Roll a sleight of hand check with +2. 23. You get out pretty easily.
It's okay, Draco. It's all handled.
It's not okay.
Yeah, we'll get out. The guard, yes, the guard will let us out, and then we can leave.
I'm already out, so
All right, well then go get the guard.
Draco, you want to help me?
I go and get the guard so they can come unlock them.
The guard will get the keys. Don't worry about it.
All right. So you go get the guard. They kind of eye you a little bit, and they like, all right, and then they come and get the keys, unlocking everybody.
All right. Now, kill that man.
Who?
I tell the guards. Yeah, kill that man in that cell.
And they kind of look at you and it's like, "There's no cure, nothing we can do for him."
Well, I never got the scroll about it, so I don't know of any cure.
All right. And they take a crossbow and they shoot him in the head.
I can help.
Now leave him What?
I said I can help.
He did.
Okay.
It's too late.
Well, let him rot until it's just bones left.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can go
Can we
now.
go now?
We leave.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we can leave now. I don't want to stay here any longer.
Neither do I.
Let's go then.
Have we gotten our long rest?
Yeah, you guys have gotten a full rest.
Perfect. Well, let us be on our way.
By the way, Lenny, in this 2 days of time, I probably would have talked to the demon. I don't know if you want to roleplay that really quick. I should have mentioned it earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt anything.
No, he probably wouldn't have replied or anything.
Okay.
All right, so what do you guys do?
Load up the cart and say you're welcome and leave.
What can I say except you're welcome?
I'm gonna need that cart.
All right. Okay, it's mid-afternoon. Damien is ready to go, and everyone's there.
Let's go quickly, Damien.
All right, Mike, let's go. Let's get it. And he hops on the cart.
Before we get run out of town, am I right? That I just set the horses off and go.
All right. You guys head on out of town, and sadly, that is such a good ending point for the session. I think we should just call it there.
Yeah.
All right.
Amai, I'm just gonna assume you probably checked for a letter, in which case there was.
Okay. Do you want to send that to me?
I will send that to you, yes. Boop. 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 Yep, and that is it. Good session, boys.
Nice. GG.
I feel like we really helped that town a lot.
Yeah, we did.
That was honestly ridiculous. So such good stuff happened there. Such good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, freaking snitch.
Hey, you don't know.
A little snitch.
Snitch.
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Me neither.
known-
Me neither.
If I had known some shit was about to go down,
Me
I
neither.
wouldn't have been down.
Me neither, buddy.
I was some shit.
Very good, very good.
Oh god.
All right, well, before I end the recording, I'm just going to say thank you all for watching, and see you next time.